What's up, everyone? Welcome back to FastLane Moto. Today, we're talking about the bike that has the entire two-stroke world losing its mind, the 2026 Kawasaki KX500. Yeah, you heard that right. 500 cc's, two-stroke. Let that sink in for a second. Now, before we get into it, smash that like button right now, because if you've been waiting for this moment since 2004 when Kawasaki killed the original KX500, today's video is basically Christmas morning for you. And if you're new here, bro, you picked the perfect day to show up. Hit subscribe, let's go. All right. See, the original KX500 wasn't just a motorcycle, it was a statement. It was Kawasaki walking up to every other manufacturer and saying, yeah, we do things differently. A 499cc two-stroke single, producing somewhere north of 90 horsepower in a bike that weighed next to nothing. On the track, in the dunes, in the woods, it was absolutely savage. Riders either loved it or feared it. There was no in between. And then in 2004, it was gone, just like that. And for over 20 decades, the moto community has been screaming for it to come back. And now, the buzz is real. The leaks are real. The hype is at an all-time high. And what Kawasaki is reportedly building for 2026 is not just a throwback, it's a monster with a modern brain. So here's what we're hearing. The heart of this machine is still that iconic 499cc two-stroke single, because you don't mess with perfection. But this time around, the engine has reportedly been completely re-engineered from the ground up. We're talking fuel injection on a two-stroke, which sounds crazy, but KTM and Husqvarna have already proven it works, and it works well. Smoother power band, better throttle response, and it actually helps with emissions, so this thing can be street legal in more places. Smart exhaust power valves, selectable engine maps, you can literally tune how savage this thing gets. And if reports are accurate, Kawasaki's Rideology app integration means you can connect your phone and dial in your engine mapping on the fly in 2026 on a two-stroke. That is wild. Now, let's talk chassis, because this isn't the same steel frame from the 90s. The 2026 KX500 is reportedly coming with a completely redesigned lightweight perimeter frame, taking cues directly from the KX450, Kawasaki's flagship four-stroke that dominates the AMA Supercross circuit. Fully adjustable KYB suspension front and rear, big pedal disc brakes, and ergonomics designed for today's modern rider. What does all that mean? It means this bike is going to be more controllable, more planted, and more capable than any KX500 that came before it, while still delivering that absolutely unhinged two-stroke power delivery that made the original a legend. And the price point? Reports are pointing to around $11,999 in the US. Now look, is that cheap? No, but is it reasonable for what you're getting? Absolutely. KTM's 300 XCW TPI is in that range, Husqvarna TE300i is in that range, and none of those are a KX500. You're paying for the displacement, the heritage, and honestly, the bragging rights. You pull up to the track on a 2026 KX500, everyone stops what they're doing, period. Now, I gotta keep it real with you guys, because that's what FastLane Moto is about. As of right now, Kawasaki has not made a full official production announcement with final confirmed specs. What we have is extremely credible buzz, supply chain whispers, and a moto community that is desperate for this to be real. And honestly, all signs point to yes. Kawasaki has been teasing the two-stroke revival. The timing makes sense. The market is hungry, and if any brand can bring back a 500cc two-stroke and do it right, it's Kawasaki. This is FastLane Moto. We ride fast, we talk facts, and we never sleep on a legend. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.